See people everywhere on YouTube with all of their comments that Joel Osteen is working for Satan, or Joel Osteen is a part of the Illuminati, and see these comments that people leave and all these videos, they're everywhere. It's fine. But my question would be to you is, what are you doing to preach the word of God? How many videos do you have up talking about anything regarding anything of God or anything positive at all? You see, I'm here to defend Joel Osteen because I can tell you firsthand that Joel Osteen has motivated me to be where I am today. I listen to Joel Osteen faithfully each and every Sunday. I do not go to his church. I do not live in the Houston area. But you got to understand something, folk. Joel Osteen also runs a business. This is going to fly over a lot of you head because you're so lost in life. Joel Osteen also runs a business. How do you think that he got to be as big as he is? You can't tell me that he's just this big pastor because he's not a great businessman. You can't tell me that. Now, you may have your feelings about Joel Osteen regarding his mega church, as you all like to call it, as they taught you to call it, a mega church. But at the end of the day, it's a place where lots of people come to be peaceful, while you sit on YouTube with all of your hate and anger. So once again, I ask you, you are against Joel Osteen because he's supposedly an Illuminati, he's a devil, or whatever you want to call him. Fine, you feel that way. What can you provide me that he isn't? What can you provide me that he's not providing? Don't talk about it. Don't type about it. Prove it to me. Because the type of dude I am, I'm all about proof. Yeah. What can you provide me? What can you provide me about the Word of God? I'd like to see it. But until you can produce some efforts and you can provide some facts on video why I should listen to you instead of Joel Osteen, I mean, you really have nothing to say. You really have no grounds. This guy motivates lots of people. He may not be everything you want him to be, and let's face it, you're only talking about him because he's as big as what he is. If he wasn't as big as he is, you wouldn't have anything to say. They talk about Joyce Meyer. They talk about everybody. Anybody that's reached a certain level of success, they're going to have something to say. You see, it starts with the pastors that have not reached the success that these other pastors have reached, right? The hating pastors, right? That's how it always works. You see, the smaller pastors, what they do is they brand hate for the larger pastors, right? And then they take that, they brand their hate through church members at the smaller churches. I'm going to go ahead and just put it all out on the table right now. That's exactly how this goes. Now, let's just get right down to it. What happens is, once these mega church people, as y'all call it, mega church, reach a certain level of success, all the little people at the bottom that's not doing what they're doing and doing the numbers that they're doing, they don't have the same size of church that these people have. They're not selling the amount of books that these people are selling. They're not doing any of this. What they do is they start talking down on them in the church. Oh, I've seen it. And they spread that poison to all their church members, and then their church members jump on YouTube with all their little opinions. That's how this goes. I know I go through it right now. is because I've reached the level of success that I have in my business. People come after me every which way they can. But what's so crazy is that if God didn't want me to be where I'm at, I wouldn't be here. And if God didn't want Joel Osteen to be where he's at, he wouldn't be there. And if God didn't want Joyce Meyer to be where she's at, she wouldn't be there. Let me tell you folks something. When it's not meant to happen, eventually the people will fall. I'm not here to say that when I listen to Joyce Meyer and I listen to Joel Osteen, I'm not so much necessarily just deep into the word. I'm just looking to become a better person. And you can't tell me that I can't be a better person if I'm not deep into the word. You can't tell me that. And even if you do, I wouldn't care. Because most of you that claim to be so deep into the word, most of y'all are really bad. And what you're doing is you're trying to spend your days controlling other people with your anger on YouTube because you really don't have a life. It's going to go ahead and say what it is. I know tons of people that are deep into the word and they demons. Matter of fact, I got family members that are demons and deep in the word. So don't tell me I'm wrong because for 30 minutes of my life, I spend it with Joel Osteen and I listen to his stories. I listen to the motivation. I listen to all the things he has to say. And I can sit here and tell you that it's really helped me. But Joel Osteen is also a businessman. And you have to understand that at the end of the day, if Joel Osteen, let me leave you with this. This is going to fly over a lot of y'all head, but it's okay. Let me leave you with this. If Joel Osteen wants to stay in the position that he is in right now, and many of you would love to be in his position, but you can't. That's why you hate him. If Joel Osteen wants to stay in the position that he is in right now, you need to understand this. Whoever controls the media controls the world. And sometimes you got to play by the rules. I'm out.